Hey guys, how's it going? Twiggs here, and the Nilou banner should be here. Should be. Let me fix this over here. Alright. Move this down here. There we go. Push this over here, and there we go. So, as I was saying, the Nilou banner should be here. There it is, the Nilou banner / Albedo banner. And it's looking alright. So what we're gonna do is, now that the Nilou banner is here, we're going to be trying the test run. Alright, so I didn't notice that little tattoo she has in her back. That's pretty neat. Interesting. It's pretty nice. So she said 3 hits? Is she really just a 3 slash? Wow, okay. Alright. Interesting. Nice. Okay. So for a little bit, she gets Hydro Fusion and it just changes up her last slash. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I get it. Okay. So, now that I've taken the time to kind of figure that out, because I was very curious, for all you guys hopping in right now, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, gets my channel out there, helps build a community over here. If you do hit that like and subscribe button, you're going to be just getting a lot of gaming content from me. Gaming content centered around like games like this, Genshin Impact, Destiny 2, and any other games that might catch my eye. Also, hit that notification bell so you'll be informed whenever I go live or upload any new content. So, now that we got the plugs out of the way, let's see here. So she's got the key of Kajni's suit. I probably butchered that name. HP substat, and then it further increases HP by another 20%. So from this sword, you're getting a total of 80% HP at level 80 R1. That's nuts. Okay. What's our HP at right now? 50,000. Damn, that's a lot of HP. When an elemental skill hits an opponent, you gain the Grand Hymn effect for 20 seconds. The effect increases the equipping character's elemental mastery by 12% of their max HP, which would be quite a lot if you had a lot of HP on your character. This effect can trigger once every 0.3 seconds at a max 3. So at 12, 24, 0.36%. Okay. When the third generation randomly restrained by opponent. Okay, so she even buffs her teammates too. Okay, pretty neat. They got the gilded two-piece middle up, two-piece gilded dreams. That seems fair. So let's look at the talents. Auto attacks, pretty unique for a sword person, having just 3 hits. Very unique. Oh my god, the skill, the dance of. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. The dance of Haft. I'm going to call it the dance of Haft. Enters the pirouette state, dealing hydro damage to nearby opponents based on Nilou's max HP. When she is in this pirouette state, Nilou's normal attacks and elemental skills will cause her to enter the sword dance. Okay. And whirling step stance, respectively, causing damage she deals to be converted into hydro damage that cannot be overridden. Cool. And this is all considered elemental skill damage. In this stance, Nilou's third dance step will end pirouette and has the following effect based on the type of said dance step. Oh my god. Sword Dance unleashes a luminous illusion that deals hydro damage to opponents it touches, grants Nilou the Lunar Prayer effect. This effect converts Nilou's normal attacks into sword dance techniques, and her final hit will unleash a luminous illusion. Whirling Steps, Nilou unleashes a whirling water wheel that deals hydro damage, AoE hydro damage, and creates a tranquility aura that follows your character and applies the wet to opponents that are within that aura. And she's unable to perform charge attacks when under this effect. Alright, there's a lot that goes into that. There is a lot that goes into that. Let's see here. The ult begins the dance of faraway dreams and springs that hear, causing a lotus of distant waters to bloom, dealing AoE hydro damage based on Nilou's max HP, and applying the lingering Aeon effect to all opponents hit. After an interval, opponents affected by lingering Aeon will take hydro damage. So if they got the lingering Aeon, they take hydro damage. Alright. Okay. Court of Dancing Petals. When all characters in the party are all Dendro or Hydro, and three are at least and there are at least one Dendro character and one Hydro character. Meaning, just no matter what, there has to be Dendro and Hydro in your team. You can have 3 Hydro, 1 Dendro, or the other way around. You can have, I think, 3 Dendro and 1 Hydro, with obviously Nilou being the 1 Hydro. I think you can work that way too. But no matter what, it has to be all your team has to be nothing but Dendro and Hydro. The completion of the third dance step of Nilou's Dance of Haft will grant all nearby characters the Golden Chalice bounty for 30 seconds. Characters under the effect of the Golden Chalice bounty will increase the elemental mastery of all nearby party members by 100 for 10 seconds when they are hit by Dendro attacks. Okay. Also, triggering the Bloom reaction will create a bountiful core instead of a Dendro core. Such cores will burst very quickly after being created, and they have a larger AoE. Bountiful cores cannot trigger Hyper Bloom or Burgeon. They share an upper numerical limit with Dendro cores. Bountiful core damage is considered damage dealt by Dendro cores produced by Bloom. If basically, and the last part is if you don't meet the Dendro Hydro team, then this talent will not activate. Alright. Dreamy Dance of Aeons. Every 1,000 points of Nilou's max HP above 30,000 will cause the damage dealt by bountiful cores created by characters affected by Golden Chalice bounty to increase by 9%. The maximum increase in bountiful core damage can be achieved this way is... Alright, so the maximum amount of damage you can get from this is 400%. So, interesting. Alright, so Dance of Haft will be enhanced as follows. Luminous... Basically, we're looking... Alright. The constellations. Dance of Haft will be enhanced as follows. Luminous illusion damage is increased by 65%. The Tranquility Aura duration is extended by 6 seconds. That's pretty hefty. Okay. C1's looking a little neat. Alright. The Starry Skies, their flowers rain. After characters affected by the Golden Chalice bounty deal Hydro damage to an opponent, that opponent's Hydro res will be decreased by 35% for 10 seconds. After a triggered bloom reaction deals damage to opponents, their Dendro resistance will be decreased by 35% for 10 seconds. Okay. So basically, C2 gives Nilou the ability to shred Dendro and Hydro resistance. Damage buff, Fricative Pulse. After the third dance step of Dance of Haft, Pure Wit hits opponents. Nilou will gain 15 elemental energy and damage from her dance of whatever that word is will be increased by 50%. Okay, more damage. More damage. Oh shit, she gets one of these. Frostbreaker's Melody. For every 1,000 points above max HP, Nilou's crit rate and crit damage will increase by 0.6 and 1.2% respectively. The maximum increase in crit rate and crit damage via this method is 30 and 60% respectively. Alright. If you can get up to C6, you can make Nilou a pretty decent main DPS. In fact, that's basically what our constellations do. They just keep buffing damage and shredding resistances. Yeah, that's all right. I would say your constellations are good, but it's kind of shitty of Hoyoverse to lock this much potential behind her constellations. All right, now after that overview, let's try her out.
Let the show begin. Positions. Yeah. I'll protect us.
11k on that damage. Okay.
All eyes on me.
50k.
With all my strength. Just like we rehearsed. Let's dance.
Yeah, that bountiful course shit is actually pretty good.
This dance is for you. Positions. Yeah. show. Just like we rehearsed. Dance with the waves. Oh no. Here.
Okay. So, bountiful cores are pretty good. I will say this is I know, and I still stand by what I said. I'm not wishing for this character. But my thoughts are, I'm happy that they actually made her damage pretty good. In fact, I'm really happy that they made bountiful cores that she produces, and only she can produce. At least something that's worth using. That way, people that do wish for this character don't feel burned. Because, we're gonna be real here. If Hoyoverse made her specific playstyle that's only tied to her underperform in any way, then this character would have been ridiculed right out the door. So I am happy that the bountiful core damage is really good. I think that any person that wishes for this character will probably get the value that they're looking for. They just got to be prepared to be locked to a certain play style. Literally, if you were going to optimally use Nilou, you have to be prepared to be locked to a certain play style. And the sad part is that another thing you got to think of is you got to be prepared to build. Right now, if you did not get Tignari, you have to be prepared to either build Kale or Dendro Traveler. Granted, I would highly recommend building Dendro Traveler, but keep in mind you got Dendro Traveler, you got Nilou, so you would have to either. That's really actually a good question now that I'm thinking about it. You're locked to only Hydro and Dendro.
All eyes on me.
Which makes me wonder. Like I said, if you don't have Tignari, you really have no choice but to build Dendro Traveler or Kale. Or just go with 3 Hydro.
This dance is for you.
Come on over here. Oh, never mind. Like I said, it's good. It is good. This is good. But it brings up a question that I was kind of pondering during that round. If you don't have Tignari, because that's a possible theory. Tignari is a 5-star character. Not everyone probably wished for Tignari. If you don't have Tignari, your only 2 other options are Kale and Dendro Traveler. Both are free. You can get Kale from doing Spiral Abyss, and Hoyoverse has been throwing Kale at us. And then Dendro Traveler. Obviously, Traveler's free. Obvious statement there. So, without Tignari, you either have to build Kale and Dendro Traveler, or run 3 Hydro, 1 Dendro. That is... I'm totally down with building Dendro Traveler. Dendro Traveler's good. But man, having to be forced to build Kale after some of the testing I've done on her, oh man, Building a Kale sounds awful. Shit. I feel bad for... this is a character I would definitely say is going to potentially... Nilou, that is. Nilou is definitely a character that's going to probably get at least a little better over time.
All eyes on me.
Due to the poor team composition that she has available to her at the moment.
Right this off the side. Positions. This dance is for you.
Nice. Okay. We'll do one more round, and then we're gonna do some
Nice
else.
dance. All my strength.
Come here.
Yeah.
Over here.
Just like we rehearsed. Positions. Ha! All eyes on me. I'll protect us. This dance is for you.
Okay. Good. I would say definitely a good unit. But her potential at this moment, when it comes to team compositions, is definitely hindered by the amount of Dendrobe units we have in the game available to us at the moment. Tignari and Dendro Traveler would be good options, but like I said, that's gonna hurt if you don't have Tignari. Because Kale is a decent unit, but not good at all. Alright. Oh, Albedo. How do they have you? Yep, they give you your signature sword, because hell yes.
Nice and spicy.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
Yep.
I'm the frog him into the bucket.
Live. Witness my great undertaking.
I will say anyone who doesn't have who it's like a new player that's actually considering wishing for Albedo, they're going to be thrown for a loop when they see that sword and find out that sword is no longer like available to get. Alright, let's look at these, let's take another look at these weapons. Detail. Okay. There we go. So let's look at these swords right here. Details. Nice looking sword. Elemental mastery scaling. Actually really nice. The following effect will trigger every 10 seconds. The equipping character will gain 0.36 energy recharge for every reach point of elemental mastery they possess for 12 seconds. With nearby party members gaining 30% of this buff for the same duration. Multiple instances of this weapon can allow this buff to stack. This effect will trigger even if the character is not in the field. Not bad. And then, what does this one do? Elemental Mastery. The following effect will trigger every 10 seconds. The equipping character will gain 25% of their attack. With nearby party members gaining 30% of this buff. Not bad. We'll see what we get with 3 wishes. We'll see what we get with 3 wishes. Alright, a purple. Dragon's Bane. Oh, it's blue. Okay. Got burned by the Dragon's Bane.
You always have to seize the opportunity.
I unfortunately have more restraint than that.
Add Astra.
Okay. Oh yeah. Let me reputation reward. What we get? Oh shit, he's invulnerable to Electro. Inazuma! Already done it. Already done it. We'll just make the resin into condensed resin. And looking at something on my Discord. Okay. So let's head over to a domain. Actually, we can do this real quick. Yeah, let's do this real quick. And unfortunately, this asshole is immune to Electro, so there went my fun.
Time to solidify.
Stand with me.
Quiet now. Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Be still. I will have order.
Bam!
Stabilize. Now test my patience.
Huh, he just goes away too. Alright. Let's head back over here. Boop. Alright, we're gonna... You're gonna... Okay, bam. Awesome. And let's go over to... Not bad. Somewhat interesting. Don't need any of that. So we're just gonna go over this domain. Let's take out...
Sounds good to me.
Nah.
It's time to pull the trigger.
Yeah. Instead of Zhongli, though,
Understood.
we'll put Albedo. Alright, let's do this.
You are not welcome here.
Ha! Scatter!
Really?
Don't blink! Germinate!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Nowhere to hide. I'm getting sick of this. Speed of light.
Oh boy.
Don't blink.
I realized that even though this is actually pretty good,
Incoming. Hey!
even though that's pretty good, not having a true shield unit or a healer kind of worked out to my detriment. That's kind of shitty. Oh, that would have been pretty good if maybe the crit rate or the crit damage was in the defense spot. Oh, man. Do-do-do. Alright, we'll switch Albedo back out and put Zhongli.
Sure. not welcome
Shield.
here.
Ha! Scatter!
Busted. Gotcha.
Speed of light!
Ready for the setup.
Ha! Ha!
Now you're testing my
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
gotcha.
With sword comes
Take
shadow.
this.
Will meet.
Incoming! Ha! Ha!
Ooh, 20K. 20Ks. Come on over.
Stabilize.
Gotcha.
Propagate!
She's so tanky.
Quietly now.
Not that good. Definitely not good.
You are not welcome.
Shield.
Gather.
Scatter! Germinate!
Bust.
Speed of light! Hey! Cut to the chase! Incoming!
Nice. Shitty. Really shitty. Alright. Let's head over here to the... See what we can get out of this artifact strong box. See if we can get maybe an EM hat, because that's one thing I've been needing on Kazuha. Bad. Pretty bad. Bad. Pretty bad. Bad. Pretty bad. It's kind of bad. Pretty bad. And bad. So we go with, see what we get. Awful. Yeah, all those are bad. So we get in here. Yeah. I'll keep that since that's my only element to mastery for that set. What are we gonna get? That's actually pretty good. And that's trash. All right. I haven't been over here in a while.
This realm is...
All right.
If you ever...
Okay. Ayukun Iki. Perpetual Motion Dragon. That is not your name. That is not your name at all. Yeah, your name's Aeon Blood Dragon. Okay, they've mixed it up a little bit. We got assholes, baby water Vishap or electro Vishats, whatever they are, and then ruin towns. Okay, all right. Gain 80% charge attack damage greatly. Ooh, that's not bad. What's this? Take that. What is that in here? So much going on with burst damage. That's still pretty good. Alright, let's do this.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Futile! Judgment is upon us.
Condemned. Guilty. Come at me again. Your penance is due.
Oh boy.
Ha! Spring forth! Nowhere to hide.
You are not welcome here.
I'm getting sick of this game. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Scatter. Propagate. Incoming.
Oh boy.
Reboot. Get the.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You're toast.
One with nature.
Add the fry pan into the fire.
Into the wind. Pull in! Everyone on! Attaboy! Oni coming through!
No.
Some target practice.
You are not welcome here. Advance! It's showtime! Let's end this now!
Okay.
For Rex Lapis.
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
No touching.
Okay, about this.
Order
About
guide
this.
you.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Some target practice.
Phew, time to go.
Now you're testing my patience.
Solidify.
Animal. Animal.
Pressure winds and raise a storm!
One with the forest. I hear
Where do you think you're going?
Surrender. Through me, justice is served. You are not welcome here. Guilty.
Scatter. Exterminate. Speed of light.
Come on over here. Come on over here.
Incoming. Hey, nowhere to hide. Ha! Propagate. Ah! Nice and spicy.
As one with wind and cloud.
Platinum. Not bad. Not bad at all. Boom. John. All right. Slideshow. Okay. Gotcha. Well, the other one I need is just right down over this way. Just gotta figure out how to get up there. Maybe down over here? Oh, I don't know how to get back up there. Maybe this works. Shit. I think I figured it out. Did we get it? Yes. I was a little bit miserable. Okay.
Like a lamb.
Boom.
Scatter! Propagate! Springboard! Gotcha. With sword comes shadow.
Take this. Wow.
Don't blink! Ah! Yeah. Hey!
Nice. Nice. They didn't stand much of a chance. And look, I did this one just a couple days ago. And I'm probably right by assuming that. Let's go wreck this guy over here. We'll see that picture again. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool image. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go wreck this guy. We're gonna wreck him pretty good. Hello, Aeon Blight Drake.
Solidify.
Ha! Propagate! Ha!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Huh? Don't blink. Hey!
Oh, she'll run out.
Stabilize.
Ha! Propagate!
Gotcha.
Incoming. Ha! Spring forth!
Busted.
Nowhere to hide.
Boom.
Speed of light. Hey!
Nice. Not bad at all. Let's try the algorithm. Where did this thing go? I don't know where it went. Okay, there it is. You're gonna take me over to these enemies. I'm gonna be very upset with you. You are. You're a shit. Why would you go over this way? What is it? What? Ow.
You give, you receive.
Give me now. I didn't. You missed the part where I was testing her out, man. In my opinion so far is that I think she's a fine character. I think she has really good potential. Oh, I didn't get the weapon either, man.
I'll be back.
The weapon looked okay. I'm not gonna say the weapon's game breaking, but it looks okay.
That's close enough. Where do you think you're going? Solidify.
Yeah, you missed the part where I was testing her out.
Blink.
Like I said, I think she's fine. I think they did a good job making bountiful cores at least do good damage. But I still think where she's very restrictive in team composition, that actually plays more to her detriment due to the fact that there is not very many there's not very many Dendro characters in the game. If you don't have Tignari, you're locked to Dendro Traveler or Kale. And at that point, you might as well just use Dendro Traveler, because Kale sucks. But granted, you don't have a choice. Unless you run 3 Hydro.
Quietly now. Here comes the cash.
Speed of light. Ha! Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey!
Ooh, in just mere seconds. In just mere seconds. Hyper Bloom Kaching annihilated the algorithm. Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good. Little glowy thing.
Just following orders. Gather.
Busted.
Scatter! Incoming! Ah!
Didn't stand a chance. How about you, glowy thing?
That's close enough.
Gotcha.
Propagate! Speed of light! Huh?
I'll be back.
That's everything. On to the next.
Nice.
Busted.
Incoming! Scatter! Ha!
Gotcha.
Don't blink!
Boom. They're going to have me going pretty much cross country for these things. I see. No! I didn't get that one! Nine. Okay, they're out there. Cool.
That's everything. On to the next.
Sweet. Nice. Path of Gleaming Jade. I guess it's nice that they're doing this. Oh yeah. Let's do this little fun thing that they threw at us. By them, I mean Hoyoverse / Genshin. I can adjust my chair. So let's take a look at this. Event survey. Always love doing Hoyoverse's event surveys. What year were you born? There you go. I am a male. Oh, the Ballads of Bruce. That's what they want to talk to us about. Okay. Alright, here we go. Which of the following statements best describes your knowledge of the Ballads and Brews event? Well, I have heard of this event. That is true. And did you participate in the Ballads and Brews event? I did, in fact, participate in the event. Alright. So, their first question after figuring out that I did the event. Overall, how satisfied are you with the Ballads and Brews event? That's a tricky question, because I did think the story was okay, but overall, gameplay was kinda unsatisfying. So, from a gameplay point of view, I'm gonna say I was unsatisfied. What are the reasons for your dissatisfaction with the Ballads and Brews event? The gameplay was pretty boring. Let's see. It was just boring. I like the event story. Let's go other. The gameplay was not challenging. I guess you want me to put space in gameplay. Okay. But yeah, the gameplay was not challenging. It was boring and mindless. Who wants to kill boars in an event? That is lame. Thank you. There should be a question mark at the, there we go. It goes right to the boars. The following questions are related to the autumn crisis. God. Alright, let's do it. How satisfied are you with the autumn crisis event? Very unsatisfied. That was so lame. How satisfied with you the time required? Neutral. Following questions are related to the Highwind trial. This was kind of mindless too. How satisfied are you with the Highwind? Somewhat unsatisfied. How satisfied are you with the time required to earn the rewards? Neutral. The rewards aren't the problem. I did not mind getting rewards. The problem was the gameplay was boring. I will say this was at least interesting due to it being unique. How satisfied are we with the charity and creativity event? Like I said, this was kind of unique. I'm going to say neutral. How satisfied? Somewhat satisfied. The following questions are related to that was the scavenger hunt. Somewhat unsatisfied. Neutral, because I just got them basically instantaneously. Alright, so how much did you follow aspects of the Ascend event? Is that where you got your... I don't care. I honestly don't pay. I don't remember. I don't pay attention. This event was the narrative was okay. I did not mind the narrative in the event. It was everything about the gameplay that was bad. No. In fact, I think Genshin is not... You're avoiding the issue. I want to spend more time playing this game, but due to the fact that you limit everything with resin, I would say 2. I'll give you a 2. Energy consuming? No. I want, like I said, I want to spend more time playing this game. I want to spend more energy playing this game. Or do you think the game, on all honesty, that's a good question. This is actually a really good question. Overall, do you think that the game Genshin Impact is interesting? When the game is popping off, yes, the game is interesting. When the game is in its phases where it's in its lulls, it gets very boring. So again, I will put it at a 2. During the moments of events, it is very interesting. But majority of the time, when we're not doing narrative stuff, it's getting very boring. Overall, do you think development is time consuming? Kinda, because I didn't want to do it. But I think they're when they look at this survey, if they do, that's a good question. Well, that's a good point. If they do look at this survey, damn. In honesty, it was so easy. It was so boring. I put 2. Do you think that it's energy consuming? I'll give you another 2. No, it was very boring. I will leave it there at very boring. This event was lame. Can I actually go back? Okay. Yeah, okay. This, event is lame. What was in it? No. Oh, okay, that's where you put a number. Okay, 1. Very, very boring. Okay, I thought that I could type something there, like a little note. But no, very boring. Do you know the following content related to gameplay included? Obviously I know the content related to it. I did it. Dumbass question. Do you know the approximate amount of primo gens rewarded? Okay, now you guys are just fucking with me. You guys were just fucking with me. Not at all, because I didn't pay attention. I'll be real with you. Why did you play the Abel's Moon? Well, I wanted to get the crown and I wanted to get the primo gems. To obtain the primo gems, to obtain character and also to obtain to get exclusive rewards and at least find out a little bit more about the story. That's about it. What game content have you experienced in Genshin Impact since the last version update? I've done everything using original resin, world quest, areas released in previous versions, commissions, Archon quest, new areas, version events. I've done it all, man. I've done it all. If anyone knows what kind of state this game is in, it is me. I just don't do these because I just don't find the characters involved interesting, or I've heard the stories were shit. Like, more specifically Kazuha's, and that's disappointing because I like Kazuha. Please rank these game content from longest to shortest duration according to how long you have experienced this content since the last version update. How can... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, longest to shortest. So does that mean 1 would be longest? I guess. Okay. So I guess you're going from 3.0 to 3.1. Well, daily commissions take no time. So actually that would be last. So Arc World Quest. Okay, the World Quest took forever. But this new areas and areas released in previous versions. Oh, okay, like previous. Okay, I get it. Let's say 2, 3, 4. If longest is 1 and shortest is 6, then that would be, I believe, accurate. Actually, I should change that. Okay, let me reorganize this. World Quest, that, our conquest. There we go. That makes more sense. How did you complete the How did I complete it? What? My planet. I waited for the content to accumulate. Oh, okay, you're talking about how did I go about completing it? Okay. All right. How did I go about completing the Balance of Bruise event? I kind of played it as it came out. I pretty much played it when the content updated. Okay. Alright. Do you have any other comments or thoughts you want to share with us about the version 3.1 events? Oh, you know what? I can work this in there. But let's be real here. Okay. All right, Hoyoverse. I have something that I can share with you. Your of Ballads and Brew event was very boring due to it having a lack of challenging gameplay. This event was extremely boring, and the only thing worth talking about is the story that went along with it. Do I have anything else I want to say? Your Balance of Brews event was very boring due to it having a lack of challenging gameplay. This event was extremely boring. Very mindless. And the only thing we're talking about is the story that went along with it. Maybe your... Okay, you guys will like this one. Maybe your game would be more interesting since you And okay, here we go. And I'm bringing this up since you, god damn, I keep double pressing buttons. Since you seem concerned about your game being uninteresting. Maybe your game would be more interesting, and I'm bringing this up. This up since you seem concerned about your game being uninteresting. If you would add some kind of challenging end game content. I think that works. Your Your Balance and Bruise event was very boring due to it having a lack of challenging gameplay. This event was extremely boring, very mindless, and the only thing worth talking about is the story that went along with it. Maybe your game would be more interesting, and I'm bringing this up since you seem concerned about your game being uninteresting, if you would add some kind of challenging in-game content. That way, players would have more of a reason to be invested in your game. I think that's worth putting out. I think that sounds good. I think that sounds pretty well good. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. And hopefully, Hoyoverse reads it, but probably not because they don't care about what we think. Alright. I feel like I nailed that pretty well. I feel like I did. Well, with all that being said, it pretty much concludes this round of gameplay. So, with all that being said, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. You guys are cool.
I'm all for work-life balance.
Anybody watching on the playback, hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm, helps get the channel out there so we can build a community over here. And if you do subscribe, you're subscribing to fun gaming content that I enjoy putting out there, like Genshin or Destiny 2, and any other games that might catch my eye. Also, hit that notification bell. It will inform you whenever I go live or upload any new content. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much.